Forget everything you thought you knew about AI in branding. Seriously, for years, we've been sold this sci-fi narrative of robots taking over, of cold, hard data replacing genuine human interaction. But what if I told you that the future of the most successful, most beloved brands isn't about AI replacing us, but about AI amplifying our very human connection? Today, we're diving deep. We're unmasking the groundbreaking stories of companies that are flipping the script, leveraging artificial intelligence not to create distance, but to build deeply human-centric brands. They're proving that empathy and technology aren't at odds. They are, in fact, your most powerful allies in building a brand that truly matters. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see AI not as a threat, but as your secret weapon for creating unbreakable customer loyalty. Let's talk about the great branding paradox of our time. Why AI absolutely needs a heart. There's a pervasive myth that AI is just a cold, calculating machine, crunching numbers and spitting out logic. And while it can do that, its true power in branding lies elsewhere. We're seeing a critical shift in how smart companies use this technology. It's moving away from just having AI do things, like automating emails or managing inventory, to having AI understand things, understanding nuanced human needs, subtle emotional shifts, and the deep-seated desires that drive our decisions as consumers. So, why does so much AI-powered branding feel off? It's because it fails to make this leap. It gets stuck in the doing phase. It sends you a generic "we miss you" email based on a simple algorithm instead of understanding why you left and what might genuinely bring you back. It's the difference between a robot asking, "How can I help you?" and a friend asking, "How are you doing, really?" Most AI branding fails to resonate because it lacks that soul, that flicker of genuine understanding, but yours won't. The secret isn't to hide the AI, but to infuse it with the very essence of your brand's humanity. This is where we move beyond simple automation and start crafting truly authentic, AI-powered experiences. It's not about tricking customers into thinking they're talking to a person. It's about using AI to deliver a level of personalization and care that would be impossible for a human team to achieve at scale. Let's look at a real-world example. A major e-commerce giant was struggling with customer churn. Their solution was fascinating. They developed an AI system that went far beyond just tracking what people bought. It analyzed browsing patterns, how long a user hovered over an item, the colors they were drawn to, and even the sentiment in their product reviews. They created what you could call a human touch algorithm. This AI didn't just see user 8675 bought a blue sweater. It saw, this user seems to prefer soft, natural fabrics, has recently been looking at travel gear, and responded positively to brands with a strong sustainability message. The result? Instead of generic ads, customers received highly personalized recommendations that felt curated just for them. They got styling suggestions that combined new items with things they already owned. The AI even identified subtle cues in user feedback, flagging moments of frustration or delight for the customer service team to follow up on personally. This didn't replace the human touch, it directed it to where it was needed most. Customer loyalty skyrocketed, not because of a slick machine, but because customers felt seen and understood. Now, I'm curious about your own experiences. Let me know in the comments. On a scale of 1 to 5, how do you feel about AI interacting with you in your daily shopping? Is it helpful or just plain creepy? Let's get a conversation going. This idea of an AI that understands us leads to an even more profound concept, the empathy engine. This is about building brands that don't just sell to you, but truly get you. And nowhere is this more critical than in healthcare. Consider a healthcare tech company that developed an AI-powered communication tool for patients. This wasn't just a chatbot for booking appointments. Its primary function was to help patients manage their chronic conditions. The true innovation was how it learned to communicate with empathy. By analyzing thousands of anonymized conversations between doctors and patients, the AI learned the language of reassurance, the right way to explain complex information simply, and even how to mirror a patient's emotional state. If a user expressed anxiety, the AI would respond with calming, supportive language. If they were confused, it would break down information into smaller, more digestible steps. This is a masterclass in developing an AI persona. They didn't just plug in a generic AI, they meticulously designed it to speak the brand's language with warmth and care. The AI became an extension of the compassionate ethos of the healthcare provider. The practical tool behind this is natural language processing, or NLP. By using NLP to analyze customer sentiment at scale, from support tickets, reviews, social media comments, you can get an unparalleled real-time understanding of how your audience feels. This isn't just data, it's a roadmap to building a more empathetic, responsive, and human-centric brand. Of course, with this incredible power comes immense responsibility. This brings us to the crucial topic of ethical AI branding. In this new landscape, trust is your ultimate, non-negotiable asset. And the foundation of that trust is transparency. You have to be clear about AI's role in the customer experience. This isn't about a gotcha moment where you reveal the curtain and say, "Surprise, you were talking to a robot." It's about being upfront. A simple line like, "Our AI assistant is helping us find the best options for you," builds trust rather than eroding it. It shows respect for your customer. Another key is avoiding the uncanny valley. You know that weird, unsettling feeling you get when something is almost human, but not quite? That's what happens when AI interactions feel stilted or artificial. The goal isn't to perfectly mimic a human, which can feel deceptive. The goal is to design AI that is natural, helpful, and true to its role as an assistant. Its voice, its language, and its capabilities should feel authentic to what it is, a very smart tool designed to help. Ultimately, future-proofing your brand means embracing ethical AI. This isn't just good PR or a box to check. In a world where consumers are increasingly savvy and concerned about data privacy and manipulation, a brand that demonstrates a strong ethical compass will earn enduring loyalty. It's the difference between a brand that uses AI on its customers and one that uses AI for its customers. So, how do you put all of this into practice? Let's create your AI branding blueprint for the year ahead. Here are your actionable steps. First, your immediate action item. Conduct a human-centric audit of your brand. Look at every single touchpoint where a customer interacts with your company, your website chatbot, your email sequences, your social media replies. Ask yourself, is this interaction making my customer feel more understood or just more processed? Identify one or two key areas where AI could be used not just for efficiency, but to add a layer of personalization and empathy. Maybe it's analyzing support tickets to find common points of frustration, or personalizing your website experience based on browsing behavior. Start small, but start with the human connection in mind. Second, let's talk resources. There are incredible tools and platforms emerging that are designed specifically to accelerate this human-AI synergy. Platforms like ChatGPT for crafting empathetic communication, tools like BrandWatch for deep sentiment analysis, and personalization engines from companies like Adobe and Salesforce are becoming more accessible every day. We'll link to a few of our favorites in the description below. The key is to look for tools that prioritize understanding and personalization over simple automation. Finally, your call to action. This is a journey we are all on together. I truly want to hear from you. What are the biggest challenges you're facing when trying to integrate AI into your branding? Or if you've had a success story, share it. Let's turn this comment section into a mastermind group for building the next generation of human-centric brands. Your insights are incredibly valuable. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the future of branding. It's an exciting, evolving space, and the brands that win will be the ones that remember that at the end of every data point is a person. If you found this valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the world of modern marketing. We'll see you in the next one.